Alright everybody, welcome to orbiting the neighborhood. We are now going to the fort in St. Augustine. I believe it's Castillo or something, I don't know. Anyways, we left the Pirate Museum and now we are heading to the fort. Right, Max?
Yeah.
We're gonna explore it.
Would you jump in there?
I mean, you could, but that's a far jump.
Not really. These woods are bad to do it.
Yeah.
How bad? See? Not that
Okay.
far.
But still not safe.
On grass, really, bro?
They're not supposed to go down there.
You are half of the trail.
Vamos. Dominic, ponte tu gorrito.
No, mi gorrito no.
Secret story.
Is this safer?
Yeah. It is actually, Max. This is a long line to get in.
We're cutting. We're cutting through.
Alright. Alright guys, so we're here. We're up in the fort because we were able to use our access pass. Now we're making an official entry into the fort, guys. It's pretty cool, y'all.
You hear this man? I said,
All the spikes up there.
Max,
We're at
we're gonna walk in and
track container.
Are those jails that they would have?
no, so it's basically the way the fort works is that it was a way that they can keep things safe in case they got invaded. But there are some parts of here that were jails.
They're like those? Or are those windows?
Those are like windows. It was to help keep things protected, basically.
Those are bears with gunpowder.
So Max, if you come here, we have a special showing up there. It's gonna have, they're gonna do some firing off cannons.
They are?
Yeah, in about 20 minutes.
Are we gonna stay here?
Yeah,
See, where are they firing though?
on the top deck.
Yeah, but like where?
But we can go inside there. We
Where are
can.
they gonna go? Like the hole.
What do you mean?
Like, it's in the cannon. They're gonna fire. Where's it gonna go?
It's gonna go into the water.
Yeah.
Not an actual like cannonball.
I'm like, what do you mean?
Because they're just doing blanks. Look at this, dude. It's huge in here.
Did you make any of these things, or have you been in this area? Like,
This is the coquina. Here, we'll bring one of these to show Mima what it is.
when you were in, When you were in the Navy,
Uh-huh.
did you have something like this?
I experienced something like this, but not exactly like this. I actually came out here a lot when I was in the Navy, just to hang out. Look at this door, dude. This was the old door to the entry of this place.
Oh, so they would be locked out so no one else.
Uh-huh. Look at this picture. Right here. Where? Could be.
When you were in the Navy, did you fire cannonballs?
No, I fired actual missiles.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Here's how you build the coquina. Like these. They would hammer them out, chisel them to shape them.
Wait, this can break it?
Yeah.
I thought,
Little tiny bits at a time.
I thought coquina is indestructible.
Virtually indestructible. It can be shaped. Once it's soft, it comes right out of the water. Once it hardens up, it's really hard.
So you can't pick anything up now?
You could, but you'd have to chip at it
Like
for a
for
while.
days.
Mm-hmm.
This would probably take like over 3 years to carve this up.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, is this like a carving of the building?
This is the
Daddy!
old carving that they had. No,
This is sand, not coquina.
it's dry coquina. Maybe that's like whenever it's not put together.
So they like just put this together?
Looks like they cleaned it off.
Put this on your shirt.
Why are you doing that?
Got a piece of You know how they actually make brick walls?
Okay.
They just get like a brick wall and they just paint it. They get
Look at this. This is their old area where they used to store all their food.
Are you allowed in here?
I don't think so. It's locked.
Not for long.
Max, don't do that. They'll put you in the jail.
How do they know to?
Because they'll just throw you in the brick. They'll throw you in there.
Well, also, you're recording, so.
That's right. Yes.
You were the Navy, not the syringes. But those were for troops that were on our team that fell in water. They were going to rescue them.
Oh yeah. So,
Wait, how big was this? Like as big as your arm? Bigger than you?
so there were different size ones.
What was the biggest one?
I have some in my garage. The shells from them. And they stand this tall.
So, as big as your leg?
Yeah.
What's the biggest one you've ever seen? Was it bigger than you?
No.
'Cause that's,
Well,
if that's a new...
there are ones that are
If they,
as big as this building, like lengthwise.
that... Like this.
like lengthwise. Sorry.
That's long. That must be. How do you launch it if it's that long? See, this
A
is
lot of
see, this is the thing to launch it with. And
a
this
lot
is
of power.
the stuff. You have to fit in here. Have you seen one longer than you before?
We have not.
Yeah, that's why I said one that's
But if,
longer than the
if
room
there's
that we
one
were
that's
just in.
bigger than you, it's likely a nuke.
The soldiers who manned the fort, and the firearms and artillery they were trained to use. The design of the Castillo took into account very defensive thinking for the time. From the
Why do they? Why are you gonna put in it? Why are you gonna walk the longest way? Why are you gonna walk the longest way? Walk like this and go the slowest way you can. Is that what you did?
What are you talking about?
When you were launching cannons, is that what you did?
I didn't launch cannon. I did the rocket or the.
You're the Air Force or the Navy?
I was in the Navy, and I did
Go Air Force.
missiles.
The people that were in the Air Force, didn't they do nukes?
Let's go upstairs. Come on, let's go upstairs.
Because they would go across and drop it. the
No
nuke.
vim here, but down upstairs.
Yeah, Air Force and does like nuke stuff.
And their missiles are 10 times bigger than the ones that you launched.
Could be. We launched some pretty big missiles.
No airways, no walls,
They do neat.
Careful. Wouldn't want to fall down from here.
Me, because I'm going to stumble and fall.
Where's the cannons at? I'm guessing.
I see multiple spaces.
Can you see? Can you see between them or not?
I forgot the hour. What if they hit a boat? If they hit a boat.
You can see everything good though?
A lot better. My legs are tired. You're doing
Record it. Hold it and record it.
Castillo chiquitico, mira. Huevo, nomás pequeño. Quisiera seguir aquí. Alrighty folks, on behalf of the National Park Service, my name is Ranger Will, and I'd like to welcome you all to Castillo de San Marcos National Monument for our 1740s historic cannon firing demonstration. Now, before we can get started, however, there are some safety points that I need to go over for your safety, but as well as for the preservation of this fort. The Castillo de San Marcos is 353 years old, making this the oldest stone fort in the continental United States. And on average, we get about 600,000 visitors here each and every year. Now, the fort itself is made out of a rather fragile limestone called coquina. And feel free to blurt out the answer if you know it. What is coquina made out of?
Seashells and
That's right,
sand.
seashells and sand. So how does the Park Service go about managing a building that gets so many of you each and every year when it is basically a giant fossilized sand castle? Well, one of the biggest ways that you as the visitor can help us with preserving this place is by keeping your contact to the walls limited. Every time you sit, stand, or lean on these walls, you take a fragment of history with you that we can never get back. So if you are currently sitting, standing, or leaning on these walls, please help us out by not doing so. I will not go any further into the presentation until everybody is off the walls. Thank you very much, we do appreciate it. And even if you don't care too much about the preservation side of things, if you slip and fall, that's about a 30-foot drop to the bottom, and that's not going to be fun for anyone. And the cannon that we are about to be shooting, yes, it will be rather loud, but if you're already covering your ears, I promise the cannon will not go off while I am talking to you all. That being said though, I will give a warning once it is time to cover your ears. If you have any hearing aids in, you may want to turn those down, and please keep a close grip on any service animals at all times. The cannon behind me that these soldiers are about to be using is known as a 6-pounder iron gun. And once again, feel free to blurt out the answer if you know it. What part of the cannon do you all think weighs 6 pounds? The cannonball, that's right. The cannon itself weighs nearly 2,000 pounds, and it can hurl that 6-pound ball that's about the size of a baseball all the way out to where that lighthouse is on Anastasia Island. And that is roughly 1.5 miles away. But here at the Castillo, we do have larger cannons. We have 18-pounders, 24-pounders, and even down by the seawall, a 32-pounder cannon. And those could shoot a projectile double that distance up to 3 miles away. Now, is a cannon going to be very accurate from that far? Probably not. But here at the Castillo, they didn't necessarily need for the cannonball to hit its target for it to still do its job. They engaged in siege warfare here, and in a siege, you're just trying to hunker down with your supplies and outlast your enemy. Whoever starves first loses. So as long as that cannonball splashes anywhere out in the water, nearby to where those enemy ships are, it still applies that pressure of saying, hey, we're not giving up yet, don't come any closer to this fort, and see what happens when these cannonballs are a little more accurate. So the drill the soldiers behind me that they are about to perform is going to reflect that style of fighting. You may have gone to other reenactments or seen in the movies where they try to shoot the cannons as fast as possible, but that's not what is going to be happening here today. Instead, these soldiers are going to be taking their time, going through each step very meticulously and very slowly. But while it makes sense to shoot the cannons fast when you're out in the battlefield, here at this fort, speed means you're going to lose. You see, we only have a very limited amount of supplies here inside the Castillo. And if we shoot the cannons over and over and over again, the Spanish here would run out of supplies in about 2 weeks. The next nearest help for the Spanish here in St. Augustine back in the 1700s was all the way down in Havana, Cuba. About 2 weeks to get there, up to a month to round up the men and supplies, and then 2 more weeks to get back here to St. Augustine. That's why the soldiers here had to be very careful each and every time they chose to fire one of these weapons, and the drill they're going to do is going to reflect that siege fighting. The soldiers behind me, they are dressed to represent the Spanish of the 1740s. Only one of them is a park ranger like myself. Everybody else on this crew, they are park volunteers. They are taking time out of their Sunday to wear those cool, comfortable uniforms to help bring history to life for you all. So please join me in giving our volunteers a round of applause. Demonstrations like these would not be possible around the National Park Service without the generosity of our volunteers. So with that being said, I will turn it over here to the soldiers in just a moment. Once the drill is safe and secured, we will lower the ropes. Feel free to come up and talk to the soldiers. They will be more than happy to answer any of your questions. I will give you a warning when it's time to cover your ears, and we hope you enjoy. Thank you.
¿Hay que taparse los oídos? Dijo.
No importa, si tienen problemas.
No, él va a ser. Pero no hay que taparse los oídos.
Si tienes problemas contigo.
¿Suena muy duro?
Si tapas los oídos, hace así.
Qué miedo que explote el tímpano.
Diga, ay, ¿cómo me lo tapo?
Prepárense para el ejercicio. Bendíganos, Santa Bárbara.
Eso es lo que decían antes.
Entra la cuchara en el cañón. Reconozcan si está cargado. ¡Listo! Retira la cuchara. Entren a la nada y tapen el fogón. Pasen a la nada en el cañón. Retirada a su lugar. Afronten el atacador y pólvora. Ataquen.
Ay. ¿Cómo me tapó el oído? Estaba un oído. Ya, adiós.
Tápate el hueco,
Pólvora. Atacador a su lugar.
Sí.
No me los despegues.
Ahora sí. Ya invadieron.
Póngase a poner en batería el cañón. Cañón en batería.
Una lancha.
Le cayó.
Póngase para la puntería.
Ahora sí, después de este, se dispara, papá.
Mira el teléfono. ¿Qué es a su lugar?
¿Ya?
Way to go. Ready, Max? Got ears covered?
America flag. You don't need
¡Fuego al cañón! ¡Alto! ¡Sopla la mecha!
Cover your ears.
¡Fuego!
Say that loud. Which part? This part? It just seals it.
It what?
Seals it.
Oh, it's okay.
All right, you want to go downstairs and check out some more rooms, or after we get done up here?
I just want to go down and put on my legs now.
Get down and sit down on the trolley.
I feel like Mimi right now. I'm probably worse than Mimi, but. I thought in a cannon you'd pull the seal, the thing to seal it up. I thought you would pull it and it would boost the cannon. But what were they shooting?
Just the powder.
Because I'm like,
Oh, look at this thing.
I didn't hear any splash. I don't know why they just splashed.
It's a heck of a cannon.
What?
It's a cannonball. I mean, cannon, not a cannonball, it's a cannon. Don't step on that. I think it's probably a 32 pounder or whatever.
Would you put more cannonballs in there and then fire them?
Maybe.
I don't know why they were telling cars to move. Because if they're just firing powder, eventually they're just going to go down or get into the smoke.
Check this out.
Why'd they tell cars to move? It was just powder. You know why?
What?
Why they told people to move and
The boats on the bottom and they're in the water?
yeah.
I don't know. Alright guys, so we're gonna be exiting here. And we're gonna go start on the trolley.
It's stuck in there, kiddo.
Alright.
We're going to go up here to the gun deck.
Do you have anything else we can eat?
I think these people missed the firing.
Yeah.
What time is it?
It is now 1:50.
1:50?
Yep.
It took them 20 minutes to set up a whole cannon.
Oh, what?
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
If you ever do launch missiles in probably like 5 minutes.
Yeah, less than that.
Less? 3?
About.
3 minutes, 10 seconds? Really? You have the thing set up. And then you just put the middle swing. But it's kind of crazy. Because like the cannon fires on
What's over here?
Cannon fires by itself.
Oh, just a little deck thing.
The thing about the cannon is it fires and survive. While the East break, because I remember issues this series is really bad.
Whenever I was younger, we used to be able to go into those dome parts. They blocked them off now.
Oh, with the string.
Yeah.
But like, probably because if you walked any closer to the edge, you could fall off.
Probably.
Have you ever, wait, who did you do that with?
When I was in school as a kid.
But like a long time ago.
Yeah.
You vegetable store when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Buddy.
When I was a little kid.
I'm so proud of you. I took off my pirate thing.
Okay.
Did you?
No, I did not. All right. All right, guys. We will come back